Hi, boys. Uh, Today, what we'll do is we will do a quick, not a recap, but quick understanding of excretory system in human beings like me and you, right? This is prepared for 7th grade ICSE syllabus. Now, we all know what excretion means, correct? Uh, your input, output. What you eat, what you drink gets digested in your stomach and has to go out of your body, right? And or what you breathe in also has to be breathe. What is it? Breathe out or breathe out? Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. Now, what happens if at all what comes in doesn't go out of our body? They become poisonous, right? Now, we have certain organs in our body which are specially designed to throw these products out of our body once digested. It's not like you eat dosa and dosa comes out. No. So that is such a bad thing. Yeah. All right. Now, according to textbook, what it says is the process of removing waste. Look at this. The process of removing waste formed as a result of metabolic. Now, what is metabolic activities inside the body? Like your digestion, they're all metabolic activity, right? Is called excretion. All organisms have special organ called excretory organs to get rid of harmful waste. So we will study about these excretory organs. Organs, alappa, organs. Now, why is excretion important? Uh, there are few harmful substances like urea and carbon dioxide which has to be removed. Now you may ask like, sir, how do we eat urea? No, we don't eat urea, right? But it would be in form of some chemical reaction which may happen inside. I'm not sure. Or we may have had that food which contains traces of urea. No, we'll all die. Or maybe some chemical reaction which happens in our body due to which this urea is produced and it has to be excreted, correct? And it helps to maintain water and salt balance in body, and it helps to keep the body healthy and clean from toxin. Now these are all textbook example. Now imagine this: you have a dustbin at home, and all this waste keeps collecting. What do you do? Once the waste in your home is collected or your apart flat is collected, you go and keep it in a you go and put it in a bigger dustbin in your whole apartment. Now, if you don't do that, your flat starts stinking, correct? And you can't stay there. And if at all the apartment dustbin is not cleaned by BBMP, your apartment, the whole block starts stinking, right? And your day to day functioning becomes, it affects your day to day functioning, right? The same way, if these products are not removed from our body, it starts affecting the functioning of every part inside the body. All right? That's why excretion is important. Now, there are a few types of excretory products in human beings, something like this nitrogenous waste, this extra salt. Now, nitrogenous waste are something like from protein breakdown. Now, excess of protein may create excess of nitrogen and damar your kidney. And extra salt, which goes out in form of urine and sweat glands, bile pigment removed by liver, excess vitamins in form of it goes out with urine, and carbon dioxide and water, carbon dioxide again from lungs and water from kidneys. Now this is the main excretory organ. These are the main excretory organ. Look at this. These are the kidneys. It won't be this big, it will be small. It just showed like this. Okay. And the tubes carrying urine from kidney to bladder. This is the bladder. Bladder, not bladder. Yeah. Are called ureter. And it's not becomes the urinary, it is the urinary bladder which stores urine temporarily. It can't store permanently, right? It has to go out. And this is urethra, where your urine goes out from your body. Sound it makes. So, now this is the structure of kidney. This for your reference only. In textbook they have given it really well. In fact, I've taken a screenshot of this from the textbook. Okay. Now cortex, right? It's the outer dark region. Here. This doesn't look dark, man. This looks pink. But yeah, this is the outer dark region. Hey, for them to explain this, they have cut a kidney, man. Yappa. And medulla is the inner light region. This lights looks like bulb, no? This is medulla. And nephron, tiny filtering unit. Hey, where did that nephron go, man? Hey, where did that nephron go? Ran off somewhere. And it's here. It's not here. It's here. This is nephron. Okay. And this is a renal artery, and these are renal veins, and this is ureter. Okay. Now there's something called nephron, which are tiny filtering units. In each kidney, there are some millions of these nephrons. Just like you have air filter, no, in your cars and all. Yeah, that small pores, and there is a filter over the sir. We need to change, but you can't change nephrons. And Bowman's capsule is a cup-shaped structure. Glomerules. Hey, what is this glomerulus? Glomerulus. I don't know. A network of capillary inside Bowman's capsule. We'll study that in the next slide. And they all come together and form Malpighian body. Malpighian body. Not Malpighian, it's Malpighian. Okay. Now look at this, guys. Each kidney has millions of microscopic filtering tubes or units called nephrons or uriniferous tubulets. All right. This whole thing which you are seeing, right? This is like millions of them. This one only looks so big, man. No, they will be very microscopic. And each nephron, right, consists of cup-shaped structure at one end called Bowman's capsule. This is the one, Bowman's capsule. And we saw this, right? Renal capillary and renal vein. Here. It comes here. Okay. And it extends into long urinary tubule that's surrounded by a network of renal capillary. Here. Okay. The urinary tubules of nephron in each kidney join to form a common tube called ureter. Hey, where did that ureter go, man? Hey. Here. Inside the Bowman's capsule. Oh, again, inside this, someone has done a research. It's a network of blood capillaries called glomerules. Now, what is this, man? Glomerules? Yeah, glomerules. The Bowman's capsule and glomerules together form Malpighian body. Only here I got my accent. Malpighian. It's rest and all I was struggling. Yeah. Now, we also need to understand, right, how urine is formed. It's not like you drink water and urine comes out. No, there is something called filtration, reabsorption, secretion, and excretion. right? Now, the first part is filtration. What happens here? Blood enters glomerules, water and small substances filter in Bowman's capsule. Where is the Bowman's capsule? Here. We saw here, no? Now we understand why Bowman's capsule is important. Now, reabsorption. That's the second stage. What happens here is useful substances like glucose and water go back into the blood like this. Swing it comes, swing it goes. Reabsorption happens. Then comes the secretion. Extra waste added to the filtrate. Here. From here, right? It goes filtrate. Hoga, pogopa. Not needed. Then the excretion. Urine passes to the bladder and then out through urethra here. It comes up. Now, apart from these, right, we have other excretory organs like skin, which removes water, salt, and urea, sweat. Skin therapy na. Lungs, which removes carbon dioxide and water vapor, and liver removes bile pigment and converts ammonia to urea. Now, what are the common problems of these excretory organs? One is UTI, which is caused by bacteria like E. coli. And how do you get to know? Frequent urination, or you feel like you want to go to susu but it doesn't come, or pain in abdomen. Now, how does this E. coli enters your organ? If your washroom is not clean, or after doing passing motion, if at all you don't wash, even when you pass urine or motion, when you don't wash your hand properly, right? There is a chance of E. coli, and there is something called H. pylori. People have died because of that. Okay. And how do we get kidney stone? Not that you eat rice and there was stone in that and it gets kidney. No. Hard lumps formed by minerals due to less water intake. You drink less water or you drink hard water also, I think. You get kidney stones. So that's the reason why, right? They tell drink 1 liter of water, 2 liter of water, 3 liter of water. Okay. Now, what are the symptoms of kidney stones? Severe pain. Where? At the back. Blood in urine. You nausea. Gone case. Now, what all you know, man? These are things I don't know whether you know or not, but you know. And what are the keywords here? These are the keywords: UTI, Bowman's capsule, urethra, urinary bladder, uretrus, kidneys, excretion. I went down from bottom to top. You guys will be wondering now what I'm reading. Okay, that's about it, guys. In class, what we'll do is we'll read the whole textbook and I'll try to explain more in detail. Okay, this is just for your information. Just watch this and come to class. Okay, bye.